Alright everyone, looks like let's get started here. We have a lot of mobs outside. Okay, maybe not so many. Ooh, we do have that guy right there behind us, though. New combat mechanics. Still getting used to it. Hey everyone, and welcome to Massive Minecraft Survival. I'm your protagonist, Massive Affinity, and this is a Minecraft 1.9 Let's Play. In this episode, what we're going to be looking to do is, I am looking to finish the interior of the Miner's Lodge. That means clear out the floor, start doing interior design on those rooms, and also begin the ceiling in that area. And maybe we'll get some ideas out and start a little bit of a color palette or something of the sort for the outside of the Miner's Lodge, for that facade that I was talking about in the previous episode. And another thing I'd like to do is I'd just like to talk to you about some things that I noticed that I've accidentally done in a couple of my previous videos, and probably talk a little bit about the little bit of a blunder that I did today while trying to upload the episode 5 file. So let's get started. Alright everyone, so in the last episode we finished out this hall at the very end, and what I was talking about in the last bit of that episode is we need to dig out this room here and make that our bedroom, and then we've got a little bit of decorating to do in some of these walls here. As you can see, all of these areas have small holes in them where you can see into, and as cool as that might look, that's not what I want. I want to have something more like this, where it's a block in this area, but I want it to be specific to the room that we're looking at. Oh, and I fell in a hole. And so, like, for example, in this room, the enchanting room, we'd have like some bookshelves in the in those areas where they're going to be visible from the outside. Another thing we need to do is we're going to dig out this ceiling and floor and replace probably the floor with some stone half slabs. We've got quite a few of those laying around from whenever we were working on the Nether. And by the way, that's something I need to talk about in one of the next clips as well. And then the ceiling, I'm still debating on a design for the ceiling. Probably just going to do the half slabs again, or I might go with a wood design up above. Some kind of maybe protruding beams coming out using half slabs, wood half slabs, and logs. So that's something to think about as well. And then lastly, on this area, we are going to need to work on this outer facade. And that's going to be quite a bit of work. I want it to be at least the 3 or 4 blocks going out up until that line right there along the wall. And on this side as well. It looks like it's even, so 4 blocks going up. And I don't think it'll be too much taller. Just enough to give it a good exterior look. Something that's relatively noticeable from the outside, and that will give it just a little bit of a more homely feel, I think. Well, everyone, I've noticed that I don't quite have as many half slabs as I thought I did, but I do notice that we have quite a lot of these stone bricks. So let's pop a bunch of those down into our inventory and see how those look. So what we're going to do is we're going to start mining out this floor area, and I'll have some kind of transition between the path blocks and the stone bricks going just inside. But there's something I need to talk to you guys about, and I realized after I uploaded the last video, episode 5, that I had I'd made a bit of a mistake. I done goofed. And I realized that I had done some off-camera work that I immediately regretted after looking at the video again. And I had worked on the mining area and give it some design, but I didn't do it on camera. And I realized that that's something that you guys probably want to see, something that is probably relatively interesting, just kind of going through the ideas in design, and that's something that I should have done. So I don't have any footage for that, so I can't upload it again. But that's something I definitely want to change in the future. I need to be more mindful of how these videos are being uploaded and what content is actually in them. So that's something that I need to work on, and there is a second instance of this as well that I'm not very pleased with myself over. I've actually done the entire path in the Nether the same way as well. And I know some of you will probably be a little upset with me, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that now. So we're going to be trying to, at the very least, get time-lapse recordings of all this stuff. And I actually had a great suggestion from a commenter, one AR Fleets. For my time-lapse videos, I need to start doing some commentary over those instead of just having that time-lapse music. And that's a great idea, and it's something that I've always enjoyed in other YouTubers' videos, so that's something that I'm going to be exploring as well. So that's some stuff that I need to be working on, and it's getting night. So we're going to take a break here, and I'm not really sure about this anymore. I don't really like how these look, honestly, on the floor. I think what we'll do is we'll finish out this hall and see how it looks, maybe even get the ceiling in before we make a final decision on this floor. But in the meantime, we need to get into bed. Alright everybody, I just realized that we need to take a bit of a trip. I actually currently do not have any way of creating dyes, and specifically I need some green dye. So that means we either need to find either a desert biome or, well, I think that's it actually. I think we just need to find a desert biome. Now, I haven't done a lot of exploring on this map yet, and that's something that I'd like to change. I really don't know where anything is, and then the only two biomes I've actually been in are these extreme hills, these birch forests, and the taiga biomes that is on right here and over in on the other side of the nether portals. So I don't really know what's around me, and that kind of concerns me at the same time. I don't remember setting this map to have large biomes, so everything should be relatively, maybe not close together, but nothing should be like miles and miles away. So we're going to start going off in a direction, and hopefully I can maintain that direction and not get lost in this birch forest, and see if we can't find some different biomes to get different materials from. Well, this is becoming a little bit more repetitive than I thought it would be. Extreme hills, mega taiga, taiga, extreme hills, extreme hills. I am surrounded by cows, and I am trying to get them for their leather and their food, but mostly their leather, because I need a lot of leather to create books, to create a lot of bookshelves. I still need to upgrade myself to a full enchanting table, and I still need at least 8 bookshelves for the decoration inside the Miner's Lodge. So, die cows. Well, I do have some good news. I have found a new biome, and that would be the roofed forest biome, which is right in front of us. Another thing I discovered, those trees are burning. Several of them are burning. Well, bye-bye forest. The great thing about these roofed forest biomes is that you can walk across them pretty easily. You don't really have anything getting in your way, no tree trunks blocking your path. Oh, well, you do have those. Small holes, or in this case, my idiocy in jumping into a rather large hole. Alright, well, let's keep on exploring. I may have realized that I've just gotten myself lost. Maybe, just a little bit. Oh boy. I'm almost certain that we came from this direction. Maybe I've just gone over a couple too many hills to the, Oh wow. The enormity of my oversight is quite large because I did not check what direction we were going when we left. And I don't have any coordinates readily available to me to double check where our base is. So, mistakes that I will have to correct for. This is not good. Alright, I've rediscovered the direction that I need to go. I actually had to go back and look at one of my previous videos in order to find the coordinates, very rough estimate of my coordinates for my base area from when I was mining the mine shaft. So, let's make our way. It's roughly 350 by, around 350 by 350. I think it was 351.7 by 375, something like that. Anyway, I know that we now need to go in this direction. Reduce some of our coordinates. Oh, I didn't check if it was negative numbers or not. Well, in any case, we definitely need to go in the southern direction for sure. And the sense of familiarity returns. This is the mountain that we first looked at in episode 1 and thought about mining that out into a giant mountain base. And that, I don't think I actually got that scene on camera, but this little area over here is where we spent our first night on the map, which I think we will now spend another night in this area. Get rid of that menu. Pop that down, go to bed, and as soon as we wake up, we have to go off to the right, and we should be right back in our valley. And I'll keep this one rolling, see how this goes. Let's see, got a lot of burning mobs. Yes, this feels good. This is very, very familiar. Let's see. Loading chunks. That's how you load chunks. Place stuff in them. I really need to get a better computer. I do apologize for all the terrible rendering. Valley? Yes. Yes, I see chests. Excellent, excellent. We are home, everybody. Welcome home. I am regretful to say that we did not find any of the little bits and bobs that we wanted, like cactus and desert biomes, and we did manage to find the dark oak biome, which that'll be useful for us later if we can get another portal set up to it. But yes, it's good to be home. That was an interesting bit of time there. And I think to finish out this episode, we are going to do a little bit of a mining challenge. Now, this is something I've seen a lot of YouTubers do, especially when starting out on new servers. In fact, it's quite common. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of all my stuff. I gathered a lot of eggs. Wow. And pick up some mining goods, and we're going to pop down in the mines, and I'm going to start a time lapse, and we are going to get lots and lots of materials. Alright everybody, this is the time lapse chat, and this is just an opportunity for me to talk to you guys about some things that are going on in my life, kind of what's going on in my mind, and just generally let you guys know about me. So, to start about me a little bit here, I'm a nearly 20-year-old, and I've got a bit of time on my hands. I decided to wait to go back to school, and I've been working. And when I haven't been working, I've been thinking about doing stuff like this, making these YouTube videos, and just thinking of other hobbies and things that I can do to occupy my time while I'm waiting to go back to school. One of the things that I wanted to go back to school for was going to be computer sciences. I'm really, really interested in kind of learning how computers work. I love the programming languages. I love hardware, and it's just something that I'm really interested in. And along those lines, I'm actually working on building my first computer. I've got a layout set up, and we're working on getting the income to make that happen. So a little bit about my work. I actually work at a pizza joint. I make pizzas. And it's something that I can't really say the work is particularly enjoyable, but I love working with the people that I do. I've got a great personality for just being able to get in and do something and get it done, and the people that I work with are like that too. And that's something that I thought that I would be able to bring to my YouTube videos. That attitude of just being able to get in, dive in, do what I need to do in the Minecraft world, and just produce good quality products, in this case videos, for you guys. And as far as that's concerned, I love the feedback that I'm getting from some of you guys lately. A lot of recent comments on the first few videos, and we're starting to hit in the hundreds in the view range. So thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate that. Now, we're going to get into a point in the video here where I got a little irritated, and I'll let you guys watch that and just kind of transition back into Minecraft. Alright, I'll talk to you in just a few seconds. Well, everyone, that did not work out the way I expected. We fell in some lava, died, and lost all of our good stuff. So I think we're going to abandon that mining challenge for now, because I now have to go find more diamond resources. But what I would do is, in replacement of that, I want to build a little bit of a redstone contraption. Now, I've been talking about this a little bit now and then in some of the videos. You might have caught it once or twice. But this is a AFK fishing farm. So let me gather the resources and get to making that. Alright everybody, we've gathered the necessary resources to get us started here. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to knock out these 4 blocks here. Alright. Another 4 this way. And 2 back like that. Alright, and I think I'm going to do this in progress updates. It'll be a relatively short build, but this was actually designed by a fellow named Panda, and I will be sure to leave a link to his video in the description. So let me get cracking, and I'll get back to you guys in just a sec. Alright everyone, so far we've got a couple of very basic systems here. What we've got here is a couple of hoppers leading into this chest, and that is where items are going to come out, be dropped in here, and into this chest. This is our output chest. And then we've got this chest here, which is an input for these hoppers. There's a dropper right below here. Maybe I can get rid of this block real quick and show you. That dropper shoots something up into here, and then that shoots it out at us. We will eventually be standing here doing the fishing, looking out in this direction. Well everyone, I'm quite afraid. I'm hoping they've despawned by now. Oh god. Yep. There's still a creeper over there. Oh, this is some sketchy business. Alright, first things first. I need food. Food, food, food. Where did you come from? I can hear it walking out there. Oh, that's some scary crap, man. No, I've been poisoned by my chicken. Really should cook chicken, everyone. Alright, let's pop that back in there. Oh, no. Yeah, right on. Alright everybody, we have finished the build. So what we've got here is the finished blah blah blah, can't talk today. Finished fish farm. Lots of F's there. And what we added on the end was a lot of these blocks are decoration just to keep everything A, either not flying out, or B, symmetrical. And then all we've got down here is a little bit of redstone. What the rest of this is it's a redstone clock going right the way around. We get the signal from the tripwire hook up here. Activates that bit of redstone there. Signal goes down first. Creates a redstone clock. I need to actually set this just to 1-click delay. Or no, sorry, full delay. Ooh. And that signal goes down, round, back up, over the top, and back down. Now what that does is it activates the door only after a certain amount of time. And in the end, the signal also comes back over here. And what this does is whenever you throw a bunch of fishing rods in this chest, they will funnel down through these hoppers that we placed at the very beginning. And whenever they start going here, this redstone will activate this hopper and allow it to stop the movement of items so that only one item is being put into these hoppers at a time. Otherwise, it will break the system. Alright, so basically, once you've got all that done, you've got your fishing rod, you turn this on, and loud noises will ensue. You throw your fishing rod out through there, and it will activate the tripwire. And once it does that, it will stop the signal going around by activating it. And it will allow you to click the door without opening it, which will also allow you to not pull the reel back in because the system thinks you're trying to activate the door instead. That was a very rudimentary explanation of what I'm trying to accomplish here, and we're getting chased by skeletons. So bear with me, and we're going to go find us a bucket to put some water in, and hopefully build us... yes, I forgot to mention, I might have got blown up just a little bit. And I'll cover that in just a moment. But yes, that's all the basics that you need to know. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to get some books and some other things so that we can start enchanting items, get better enchantments. Hopefully we get the mending enchantment. That's something that I'm really looking forward to getting. And I'd like to put that on A, a fishing rod, and B, a diamond pickaxe. And hopefully won't die with our diamond implementations any longer, because that was really annoying. Well everyone, we've just about run out of time today, so be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to get in all the Minecraft action. This has been Affinity, and I'll catch you next time.